All right, me and Maya are on the river. We're finally able to do some freshwater fishing. The rivers are still flooded, but we're on the Wacissa today, and it went down a little quicker than the rest of them. It's supposed to be crystal clear, but it's still a little high, so the water's a little murkier. We're gonna do a lot of brim fishing, a lot of bass fishing. We usually do pretty good out here. I wanna bring home a mess of brim today, so that's probably what I'm gonna do to start out with. There's a ton of fishing here, and we usually do pretty good. We're gonna see if we can make something happen. This is what I'm gonna start off with. Got a little white beetle spin legs. I got a crankbait on this one. I got a football head with a crawfish on that one. Maya's got a Texas rig. He's gonna bass fish the whole time, most likely. He did bring a little reel to brim fish with, so maybe he'll use it.
I will.
All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna toss this out the back. Maya already got it going on in that one while we're running the trolling motor. Let these beetle spins troll.
I don't know how it's gonna work this time.
Got him. And it's just a baby. I got one on the crankbait though, Maya. And an absolute little nugget of a largemouth trying to stick me with my plug. We do got the pliers, right? Because I'm gonna need them. First fish. I just threw him next to the trolling motor. It's a bad idea. I'm gonna chop him up. Right out there. Usually you can see it. We caught a bunch of fish on it. There's one right there, Maya. I think the crankbait's gonna be it. Getting a little better. Another largemouth. There's a few different kinds of bass in this river. We got suwannee bass and largemouth. There's a lot of suwannee bass in here, and they're super aggressive. They don't get very big though. Can't really tell. I think that's just a largemouth. He's a little darker than that last largemouth I caught, which makes me kind of wonder. Well, the crankbait was working pretty good, but I feel like I want to try something different. Got this on a football head. It's gonna stand straight up. Looks like a crawfish trying to defend himself. I got the beetle spin trolling out the back. Usually you can catch some good red bellies trolling in this river. It's a little swifter than normal. Because it's pushing all it's got and we ain't moving. Got that one. That's a good one. Biggest one so far. Not a bad bass. Get out of there. Suwannee, I believe. Yep. Good suwannee bass there, dude. That is a fine one. These things don't get that big. Look at that dude. Got bit in the tail. Probably by a gar. Yeah, it is. Definitely is. Solid. The things fight pretty good for their size. A 2-pounder's a good one. They just don't get all that great big. That thing is fighting, not worth a crap. What you got on there? That crawdad. Nice, man. Nice. Bass is biting pretty decent today. All right in the middle and on bottom. I just had to get mine unsnagged in the trees. Little guy. Ton of little guys in here. There's some good ones too, though. Breathe out of a snorkel from where you're sitting.
No. We own the scuba tank shop.
Got that one. Another suwannee. That one's thick.
That's definitely a
Thick. He's smaller though. Smaller than that last one. Decent one though. Man, these football heads with these crawfish on them. They are working wonders, man. Definitely outfishing everything else. Definitely. Yep, they're working pretty good. That one hit under the boat. That would be a largemouth. And not a very good one. Fat though. Oh, I got one. I was trying to mess with the trolling motor. That is a fatty, dude. I gotta weigh that guy. That's another Suwannee bass. And it is a swollen one. Got it zeroed out. This dude ain't that big, but caught bigger. I want to kind of get an estimate of how big the ones we've been catching are. I don't know if you can even see that. 1.3. It's a solid Suwannee bass, man. 1.3 pounds. Oh, maybe that's why I ain't getting home, because I ain't leaving it on bottom very long.
Grass smells like booty hole.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Seems weird. Got him. I'm killing you, Maya. Killing you. This one is like the exact same. Probably a 1.2. All Suwannees. Got him. Look at largemouth there. It is, I think. Hey, Maya was using a little lure. It's a little largemouth there, Maya.
That one is a large mouth.
Yep.
Finally got it right.
You did.
What type of tree is that?
A bushy one. Got that one too. He came off again. No, he didn't. It's a big red belly, Maya. That's what I'm talking about. I done seen a few of these on bottom. That was a dang crankbait. I done seen a few of these fine red bellies right here in this sandbar. We might have to go back over this with some beetle spins. I didn't expect to catch one on a crankbait, but that's the first brim of the day. And he's going in the cooler. A nice red belly. It did slow down. I think it's just the area we're in though. I don't think they're right here. This water's a little darker than it's been being. There he is. I literally just had to say they're not here. That's all it took to catch one. Red eye too. Nothing great big. Little Suwannee bite. Not a very big fella. But it's a bass. Alright, so the bass fishing's been going pretty good, but it's the middle of the day and I think it's about 98 degrees out here. And I gotta get some more brim to go with that one I got in the cooler. Got an earthworm. I parked this in the shade so we can stay cool for a little bit. And the way I like to brim fish these rivers when the trolling ain't working, because it wasn't working at all. Pitch worms and crickets under these trees like this. Just kind of park off and toss it. Let it sink under the trees. Usually pretty effective. We'll see if we can't get a dozen or so brim to put in the cooler. That sounds unnecessarily bad.
What? Hey, the Japanese dude that used it was in the Bassmaster Classic, huh?
Was it really?
Yeah. They caught some fish on it too.
For real?
Yeah.
Why is it a cube?
It is literally a cube, like just a straight square with like the whiskers. Like
Oh, there he is, Maya. That's a good one. That's a bass. Are you kidding me?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's a big bass.
Hey, there's a good one.
Man, number 6 hook. Trying to catch brim on an earthworm. Got me a bass. Gotta lip him, man. He's too big to flip with this little number 6 on here. Dude, that's might be the biggest Suwannee we've caught today. Old earthworm. Open that mouth of yours, buddy. It's a nice one. The hook fell out when I picked him up. That's pretty nice, dude. For a Suwannee. Solid. That was a very aggressive release. Sorry, bud. Got that. That's a good one. That's a good one, Maya. Hell yeah. Stopped at another brim spot. Figured I'd toss around the crankbait first, see what was here. Another fine Suwannee. These things are so fat, dude. Thick, thick fellas. Not a bad little bass. I absolutely murdered this little stump knocker. I'm not sure if that's really a keeper size one, but He's going in there anyway because he ain't gonna make it.
They're not hitting, they're just sitting.
You got it, don't you?
No.
That a fish?
Mm-hmm.
I just missed one. That's a good fish, Maya. That might be a bass. If that ain't a bass, that's a good one. It's a big brim, Maya. Get him up, big red belly. Maya's in the water fishing because he's hot. And got him a fine red belly.
Red belly?
Yes. No? Shell cracker.
There I go.
Let's go, Maya. Maya with the shell cracker. I just seen how big it was and knew it wasn't a stump knocker. I ain't caught very many shell crackers out of here. Good stuff. Good stuff, Maya. Good stuff. Fine shell cracker. In the cooler. All right, so we're having a heck of a time catching brim today. They're just not biting, which is odd for this river. But I did catch that red belly on a crankbait earlier, so I got this little mini bitsy minnow thing. Not sure if it's a bitsy minnow or not, but it looks like one. See if I can catch some of this. I seen a bunch of red bellies right here in this area when we were bass fishing, so we're gonna drift troll over it. Maya's still bass fishing. We might have to put a few bass in the cooler, make up for the lack of brim we got. I really didn't figure we'd have any issues catching brim. Yeah, we never break anything. Another boat, of course. Oh, there he is. Yep. Maya, grab the net. Got a boat coming. It's a red eye. Ah.
You don't trust flipping it?
No, not with this little old thing. That's a fat one too. But you know, we can't catch brim to save our lives. I'm about to throw some bass in the cooler to make up for it. Yeah, these red eyes got to be 12 inches. And he is 13, 12 and a half, 13 and a half. They thick too, they got some meat on them. He's gonna go in there since we can't catch no dang brim. I don't usually keep them, but I got 3 brim in there and I need more than that.
Make some maple syrup out of them?
Bruh. What are them things?
When you do that TikTok to make maple syrup? Yeah.
Using pine cones.
Yeah.
They,
You can use all types of fruit bites. Oh my god.
Maya,
Oh my
you've been
God.
fishing with this thing forever and not caught nothing. I casted it one time and catch it freaking fine. I don't think so. I think it's about the same. Yeah, 13. He's actually a ½ inch smaller than the other one. I thought he was bigger. He is not. 2 bass in the cooler. No, they don't have a size, dude. Just maximum or minimum.
But you can only keep one over.
That's largies.
Oh, that don't. It's not for them.
No.
Oh.
All you gotta do is get it past it because you're just stuck on top of it, right?
I think so. It probably went under it a little bit.
Shouldn't be too big an issue to get it off from the other side. Got him. Maya, you really suck at bass fishing. This dude's fighting like a sock.
I saw down the rock.
Another fly. Red eye. We're about to catch a 1-man limit of red eyes. Oh, can you reel that reel in before it gets hung in that log like you did?
You're about to catch a 1-man limit.
Well, you know what? The bass bite is quite good today. And actually, quite decent ones. Quite bouncy. Come on, dude, quit.
You're not gonna get hung with that big.
Another 13-incher. That's 3 good ones.
I'm tired of this terrible.
I ain't keeping no more bass. That should be the last one. If we catch some brim, I'll keep them. But, well, the bass bite was pretty good today. They was hitting crankbaits real good. Caught quite a bit. Nothing real big. I really thought the brim was going to bite a little better. I think we got 3, maybe 4 in there. Ended up putting a few bass in there to make a full mess. Hope y'all liked the video. Thank y'all for watching.